Like I feel I've always felt like I was the one that was chosen to to bring everybody together and to help like my family out. You know what I mean? And because I've been there, bro. You know what I mean? I've been there where I didn't have nobody and shit. You know what I mean? And it's difficult. But with all that, like that's my main goal is to better my kids' life, my life, my family's, and of course my city. You know, I want to represent the city and see what I could contribute to the city. You know?
With the passion of music, dude.
Yeah.
With you just being yourself. And I always tell people when you could do something in life by you just being yourself, it's like the dopest thing ever, man. I feel like you know what I mean, your music and your lyrics and your message is you. You know, right? Your stage presence, the way you carry yourself is like people are like, damn, that's dope, and they can relate to it. They might not understand everything that you've gone through in life or whatever, but you hear the passion behind it. Like when I talked about podcasting and conversations and journeys, like people like, damn, Jimmy, I really respect your thought process and the way you respond and things, because like you can get upset or you can kind of take it as a lesson with a lot of things that might not go your way. How you're saying like, I may not be making money or whatever, I might not make any money doing this, and you know, shout out to the people that, you know, support me financially with little things here and there,
man.
you know, and I appreciate it. It's gratitude, but I'm not doing it for the money, and God willing, within time, as far as if I keep doing what I'm doing, I know it will pay off.
Oh yeah.
So, you know what I mean? How you were saying like you just keep doing your thing is gonna pay off, and not pay off as fast as we would want.
Exactly.
But I feel like if it was that easy, then we wouldn't like the gratitude. Are you saying like of me like, man, damn, I was fucking doing all this shit, man. I had fucking people coming to my house. I was doing interviews and shit, and I was doing all that. I was putting in the time, and not a lot of people could understand that. But the people that do, I fucking respect and I appreciate. You know, I would say, hey, Jimmy, you're doing dope. Hey, appreciate it. I take it to a certain extent. You know, like people say, hey, man, you're tearing it up. I'm like, thank you. I don't think I'm doing that great, but I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm always getting better. I'm always trying to do.
Brother.
I'm making it sound good. I'm making it look good.
Yeah,
I'm fortunate to bring different people on and talk about that, because, you know, and we were kind of saying earlier, I'm not trying to be a clickbait. I generally want to talk to people who generally are doing something in life in a positive way, and hopefully them just talking about their journey can, you know, spread some light and have somebody else be like, hey, that was dope. I heard Solano Grip on fucking Jimmy Duke's gaming podcast. That fucker's dope, and I started listening to him ever since then.
Man. Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's what I want to do for people.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And I think that's dope, because we here in El Paso, we don't have a lot of opportunities as far as the music scene or in anything that is entertainment wise. We don't have a lot of opportunities here. It's very difficult. El Paso people are like the most critics ever, you know, but you know, it's like you can't please everybody. You can do it so much, you know what I mean? But you're progressing at the same time. You're learning and you're building yourself, you know, your brand to be, you know, bigger.
Yeah.
Eventually it's gonna hit.
Yeah.
You know, eventually it has to.
Yeah, I feel like if you're doing everything positivity and there's a good thing behind what you're trying to do, I feel like in time everybody gets their flowers when it's meant to be.
Exactly.
Because I mean, some people, like, I would always like and I'm always I always relate this to content creation, because when I was started streaming, some people were like fucking doing better than others, and everybody's like, what the fuck, why is he doing this, or why is she getting all these numbers? And when I stopped comparing myself to other people and I just started focusing on myself, I felt like that's when I turned the corner.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not worried about anybody else. I'm just worried about myself. And I felt like that came with time.
Yeah.
And like being confident in my work and confident in what I'm doing, and not second guessing what I'm doing anymore.
Exactly.
Like, I'm on a mission. This is my mission. And I feel like I could be successful because I'm doing X, Y, Z. And I'm doing A, B, C, and I'm doing it because I want to do it. And God willing, within time, you know what I mean, if it makes sense and I can make a living doing this, talking to people and talking about their journeys, it would be the dopest thing ever.
That'd be like the biggest goal.
That'd be the dopest thing ever.
Hell yeah.
I'm not trying to be a millionaire, you know what I mean?
But I'm trying to live right.
I'm just trying to pay my bills and have conversations with dope ass people. You know what I mean? I just feel like that's the thing, man.